2021. Thomas from Lion. Good evening, guys. Good evening. My cameras is going a little crazy. Sorry, guys. Pick camera. Okay. Good evening, guys. So I am your girl, Finance Muslima. I am your licensed life insurance agent in the states of Pennsylvania, Connecticut, North Carolina, and Georgia. Thank you all for always coming through, supporting me, interacting, asking questions, telling a friend about a friend. You guys really been holding me down. So I am an author. I am a speaker. I've spoken on several podcasts. I've spoken on um, at several events. I've done a lot of things, guys. What my mission is, what my team and I do, we provide strategic game plans and financial planning for our clients, for my clients. So that is what I do in a nutshell. Um, with my main goal and target focus and my passion and what I love to do. First and foremost, priority is to help my people and with the mindset and the money situation. That's why I created Mindset and Money Gang, because along with the money and following our dreams and goals, we have to have that mindset factor definitely comes with it. So thank you guys for always checking in. I'm here as promised, and I'm going to tell you guys how we're going to work out this 8-week money saving challenge. 8 weeks, which is not a long time. Hi, good evening. How you doing? We're going to save $1,000. Now, I'm going to break it down for y'all. Y'all can do this. Okay, so it's two ways. You guys that are on my Facebook group, I'm going to share it with y'all so y'all get the layout of how this thing is going to go. So it's not really hard, and I picked this one and I decided to do it this way because it's not far-fetched for y'all to do. So y'all say y'all want to save y'all money, y'all say y'all up on y'all game, y'all got dreams and goals y'all want to do. 8 weeks is not a long time. We're not doing a 5 or 6 weeks goal setting, saving $5 and $6. If we're going to do this thing, we're going to really do it. 8 weeks is not a long time to save $1,000. I am personally doing this challenge with y'all, and we're going to save $1,000 in 8 weeks. It's going to be easy. It's going to be stuff that we spend money on that we don't even realize it. I'm going to do it too. I'm going to show proof, and I'm also going to give a prize to whoever actually really do it, because this thing is about leveling up, not playing games, guys. So you can't lie and say that you did it or whatever the case may be, and show me $1,000 on your bank account screenshot, because I'm going to show proof, and I want y'all to show proof too. I'm going to break it down. 8 weeks, save $1,000. So listen, the reason that I picked the goal being for vacation, right, is because I understand with COVID and a lot of things have been going on. A lot of people don't have freedom. They don't have control of their time and their money. So they're not able to move around and travel as much as others. And I know a lot of people would love to save money to pay off debt, pay off credit cards, pay off student loans, be able to just, get back in the flow of things. But I feel like vacation is something that, especially if your only primary income is your job, right? You have to put in vacation so far ahead of time. You got to save money. You got 2, 3 kids. It's going to take you a while. You got to book all this stuff in advance. And I know what it's like because I've been there before. That's not my life any longer because I sacrificed a hell of a lot, and I'm going to continue to. That's not my life any longer, but I know what it feels like too. And I know a lot of people silently struggle the way that I did. So I'm going to do it this way. I decided to make it about vacation because I feel like people go hard for things that they really want. If I said let's do an 8-week challenge and save $1,000 for your dream house, your dream car, the regular American dream, we want all of these things, right? That society says we're supposed to have. But I feel like vacation is the number one thing to make you guys put your feet on the gas, really push and sacrifice and discipline yourself first and foremost mentally, because that's all that it takes. Because if you can hit $1,000 in 8 weeks, you can hit 100,000 in a couple months or whatever the case may be, depending on how many streams you have. So I decided to pick vacation because I feel like a lot of people will move their feet faster because people don't have the ability to do these things as they would like. So if you agree, I want you to comment and say that you agree. If you want to join us, I want you to join us. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Lucretia Thomas. I'm a licensed life insurance agent in the state of Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Connecticut, and Georgia. I am a financial coach. Me and my team help our clients with financial planning, creating strategic game plans to help them get to the next level. And we have consultation, all of these things, products. If you're not familiar, just click the link in the bio and check out some freebies that I got in there. If you want to get acquainted and you never came through my platform before. So the 8-week money saving challenge is going to be solely based on vacation, $1,000, 8 weeks. My guys, that's on Facebook. I want to hear some feedback. You in, you not in, you thinking about it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. What's the rules? Let me know. I'm going to let you know all of that. But for now, if you're on Facebook, leave a comment in the chat and let me know how you feel. Are you down or whatever the case may be? Because I'm personally doing it as well. And along with your $1,000, you're going to save in this timeline that I have. You're going to have $1,000 at the end of 8 weeks. And I'm also going to give away a prize. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to give away something. And I'm going to talk about for a minute the things that I feel that's going to really, really help you guys with accomplishing the goal. And it's going to always, again, go back to the mindset, the sacrifice, and the consistency. So at first, I'm going to talk about the discipline. I'm going to talk about how easily I can help you guys to work this thing out. So if you're online and you have a paper and pen, write down these discipline rules, and I promise it will help you to tackle this goal. And if you've never done a money challenge before, it will be the first of many, because I feel like once you do something and you see results, you're going to want to do it again. Once you get to a level where you feel like you can't get, and somebody helped you get there and you really worked your butt off and you got there, essentially the mind is going to want more. Now your adrenaline is going to start rushing because you're like, okay, if I saved $1,000, what more else can I do? Oh, I can get the down payment for my dream home sooner. Oh, I can get the keys to my brand new car even sooner. So it's all about leveling up, challenging yourself, and then taking it a step farther to say, okay, I did this. Let me push myself to see what else I can do. So you have to put in your mind, this is what I'm going to do. It's the top of 2021. This is the perfect time to create those new habits and start small things on a daily basis to essentially create a lifestyle. This is the perfect time to do it. I don't know, you guys set New Year's resolutions, whatever the case may be. I don't know what your resolution was, but I surely hope that a piece of your resolution has something to do with challenging yourself, taking on new opportunity, seeing how far you can push yourself, and adding some mindset and discipline activities in it. And that's exactly what this is. And it's going to help nobody but you. So if you say that you want to help yourself, you say that you're ready for all these things, I am doing this as well. I'm doing it too. And we're going to see how it goes. Nobody's perfect. You might not get the whole $1,000 in the end, but have the mindset going in it like I could do that, if more. If you're just joining me, hey guys. So the the first part to it, I would say, is the discipline. Now, the levels and the steps to the discipline, not just when it comes to financial goals, but again, those personal development goals as well. But we're going to talk about the financial part only tonight because I'm talking about what it takes for this money challenge. So, the first thing is for the discipline part is to set the goal. So, we already know that we're doing this $1,000 money challenge for a vacation, right? I don't know if you guys, so typically when you have, savings accounts, you're supposed to have separate savings accounts. So you would have an emergency fund account. Your emergency fund would consist of, I say this all the time. If it, we teach, if it costs you $5,000 a month to live, bare minimum, right? Your emergency fund should be 5 times 3, bare minimum 3 months to live. So that's 5, 10, $15,000 bare minimum in your emergency fund to live in case you lose a job, business goes up and down, whatever the case may be. And 3 months is really low. It really should be 6 months emergency fund set aside. So ask yourself that question right now. Do you have an emergency fund set aside for your bare minimum household needs in case you didn't have cash flow or income coming in? So that's the first one, the emergency fund savings. People that have children, they have in a separate account that they create for vacation funds, however much per month or bi-weekly they want to put aside for them and their family for vacation. So people with families or not single people create vacation funds too. That's another savings. You may have I don't know, you may have a car savings, if you don't have a brand new car and you feel like, if your car break down, like what do you do in the event that these things happen? You can have as many type of savings account as you want. All right. So that's solely up to you and your personal dreams and goals and how you want to operate it. Based on the vacation part of it, you have to this is another thing that I want y'all to do too while it's top of the year. It's really essential that you guys sit down, well, when you're doing your goals on Sundays. I always tell you guys because that's when I do mine, and I just started sharing it with y'all and people were getting into it, so I just kept talking about it, and then it was a thing that people were doing with me because I started talking about it. Sunday being a self-care day. Self-care day meaning doing something for yourself and also getting books, writing down all of your stuff. I promise y'all, I write down everything. If you order one of these and you have one of these from me, it's a section in here. You have to write down your goals. In the midst of writing down your goals, I wanted to remind you guys that it's really important to literally write out needs versus wants. Like that's really a thing. Write out needs versus wants. So it's a lot of things that we want, a lot of things. It may not be a lot of things that we need, but mentally we may feel like it. So you can say, I need some new living room furniture, or I don't know. I need I need a new decor for my guest room, or I need a new pocketbook. All of these things, right? They're not needs, they're wants. You want to change that room around and decorate it. You want to buy a new purse. You want to go see what Target got in there new because you haven't been there in a while. You want to, do all of these things, right? Needs versus wants is extremely, extremely important. So you write a list. I promise you can come up with 20 different things on each list. 20 different things on a needs basis, 20 different things on a wants basis. No, you don't need all of that stuff that you're saying, the new purse, the new jacket, the home decor, the new ironing board, the new curtains, all of these things. Nothing is wrong with the ones that you have. I'm sure it's not. It's this. Your mind is telling you that you need different and you really don't. Instead of focusing on those things that you have already, focus on the things that you need to get together. Don't focus on the home decor. You need to change the guest room around. Oh, I need to do some more stuff to my office space. Leave it as is, work with it because you know in your mind, get it in your mind and put it in your mind. My longevity goal is getting this $1,000 in the bank on time, saving it. You guys always say that you need help with saving, you need help with budgeting. This is the perfect time. It's not saying to yourself, you're taking away from yourself. No, you're not taking away from yourself because you can't spend $200 in a hair salon every month. Is not necessary. Wealthy people don't think like that. If you want to be amongst the one percenters and those that live and have freedom and they differ, you have to change your mindset to know that you don't need to do all of these things that you used to do. We have to change the game. And it's not walk around with a beat up old wig that I had for so long. Get hairstyles that last longer. Get braids in. I'm going on a 6-month grind. I don't have no money to get my hair done right now. Look presentable. I'm gonna get something that's gonna last me a while. I'm gonna put my big girl underwear on. I'm gonna tie my boots up. I'm focusing strapping down for 6 months and I'm getting my life together. I wanna, it's things that I wanna level myself up. I want to enjoy a luxury lifestyle more. I need to strip down and figure out what areas I could cut back to get to the next level and create more passive income so that I don't have to consistently continually live this lifestyle because I don't. When you get yourself to a certain point in life, you're living off passive income, you have freedom, you have time, everything around you is going to start to align. So when you get to a certain point in your life, you don't want to have to always worry about if I'm not going to have enough money or I don't eat at expensive restaurants. Oh, that's too expensive. No, luxury is good. Normalizing a luxury lifestyle, treating yourself, celebrating life, those are all great things. I encourage all those things. I do those things personally. But do I live on a budget? Yes, I do live on a budget. And there's nothing wrong with living on a budget. It's the putting it in your mind that it's a time for certain things. It has to be a time. I can't normalize, I can't normalize wealth and attract all of these things that it's not going to align. You're not going to align with prosperity and purpose if you just don't have it. So if I don't have enough money and I'm stretching and saving and I'm trying to make ends meet and all of these things, is nothing wrong with maintaining a budget, staying true to who you are, being realistic. Stop feeling like you have to do all of these things and be all these places when you really don't have it to do that until you get your stuff together. That's the way that you do it. Then you can say, I'm ready to, I didn't got everything together. You guys you want a brand new car, you want your dream home, all of these things. So when you get your life in order and you consistently level up, then you can live a different lifestyle. But you cannot live a different lifestyle until you get your ducks in order and get your things together. So that's just the bottom line. I have to give it to you guys raw, and I have to give it to you this way, because that's just how it is. There's no other way. There's no way to sugarcoat it to get around how this money game works. So the discipline, the discipline, the discipline. I encourage you guys to create a needs versus want list. You're probably going to have about 10, 20, 30 things on each list. And then, look at it, read it, go through it, put it in front of you. What do I need? What do I want? What can wait? What do I really realistically need now? Then you can say, okay, well, this is how I'm gonna get this $1,000. $1,000, 8 weeks, boom, it's not a long time. I'm gonna do it with you guys, and I'm super excited. But you have to stay focused. You have to stay connected. to those in the group, those of us that's going to be doing it, because if you're not connected, you're going to astray and you're not going to want to do it. Another tip that I have for you guys is to avoid the peer pressure. Peer pressure could be a really, really crazy thing because I'm gonna be real with y'all. We all have those friends that want to call us up, want to go to brunch every weekend. We all have those friends that, um, or at least that one friend that's going to call you about something that's totally not on your to do list. But you're like, why is this girl calling me about stuff to spend money? And I clearly just told her, I'm trying to get on the first time home buyers program, like something like that. But we all have that one person that do these things. So I'm telling you guys to avoid the peer pressure because it's going to come. People are going to convince you. Oh, girl, it's going to be lit. You should go. Oh, let's just go this one weekend. I got the discount for this. It's not going to cost that much, but it's not in your budget. So you have to say no. You have to say no because this is the thing. If you strap down and really live, that lifestyle and really challenge yourself and push yourself and do what it takes and commit to the challenge, and you really see yourself, you really get results and you're really like, wow, I really saved $1,000 after 8 weeks. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe, like, how did I do? Like, when you get to that point, you're going to be so excited and so eager. You're going to want to do more. And that's what this is supposed to do. That's what, saving money to shoot for your goals and your dreams. That's what it's supposed to do. Get you fired up for you to want to do more. Not be stressed out like, oh my God, I can't do this. No, you got to have fun with it. So I highly encourage you guys to disconnect and avoid the distractions of the people that's not on the same thing that you're on because they're going to mess you up in your plan. You're going to be messed up in your plan. And if you get messed up in your plan, you're going to continuously get set back in life and your dreams and your goals. We just hit 2021. You're going to look up and it's going to be 5 years later and you're going to be still trying to save $1,000, 8 week challenge. You done missed it a zillion times because you let these things get in the way of your dreams and goals. So I highly encourage you guys, avoid the distractions, stay away from those people that's not on what you on. That's exactly why I created the Mindset and Money Gang, because there's a lot of people, environments that are toxic, but they're really great people and they really want to do better and they really want to do well, but they're just surrounded by a bunch of nonsense. So that's why I created the group, because we need to be amongst like minds, and it don't just necessarily have to be about when you're in business. We need to be amongst like minds with everything in life, because if you don't feel like you have that connection, or if you don't feel like your sister or your brother or somebody next to you on what you on, you start to get closed-minded and you start to get frustrated and you start to feel like, wow, am I the only one thinking this way? You don't feel that support that's needed to help you keep your game on and get the goals done. And the other thing was consistency. Stay consistent, stay consistent. Always say that the small habits create lifestyle. So, to say it again, if you can save $1,000 in 8 weeks in this challenge, you can save 10,000. You can save 100, or you can save the 20,000 down payment that you need for that investment property that you want, right? So the small, we want to save $1,000 in 8 weeks, and we're going to say that it's for a vacation, because a lot of people don't have the freedom to up and go as they please. So I feel like when you say a vacation, it will help people to get their mindset like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it because I want to go on a trip. Everybody want to go on a trip, so we're gonna make it about a trip, and hopefully you can stick to it. The small habits create lifestyles, guys, and it helps you to build a cushion, increase income, and the plan and the goal is not to live on a budget or frugal life for the rest of your life. Because honestly, when I travel, I really don't budget as much. The only thing I really stick to my budget when I'm on vacation is what maybe like transportation, or I might say okay, we can do five-star restaurant, we can do mom and pop, it doesn't matter. When I was in LA, I enjoyed eating at mom and pop for a couple of days. Like I'm not a girl like I have to have five-star restaurants. I don't want to go to certain places and spend $200 and it be really and I don't really enjoy it just to take pictures for the gram. Like I'm not that girl, right? So I might say, okay, if I'm going away for 3 days, my food budget might be what, $200. I don't know. Like if you it depends if you got room service, like, or if you literally eating out 3 times a day, three, six, what, nine, or you eat probably what, twice a day. You eat meals really when you're on vacation and you're away for what, 3 days. Food is expensive. So the only thing really I stick to the budget with is I'll set a certain amount for my food. I'll say, okay, I'm not going to go over this for my food. And I do want to go to some stores. You may want to buy yourself something, but I'll say, okay, don't go over don't go over $500, or you going to an exotic place, or you going to be in LA where it's expensive shops, or you going to an inexpensive place where it's just things you might want to grab before you come home. So it all depends on where you're going, but always like set a number to where you're not going to go over. If I go a lot of places, day trips, or go places by myself, and I'm in and out of Ubers, and I'm back to the hotel, right? So I might get to the city. Like when I was in Chicago, it was something I wanted to do in Chicago that I didn't have on my list to do, and it would have cost me another whole $30 to get an Uber all the way on the other side from downtown Chicago where I was at. Then I would have had to get back to my hotel. That was another $60 transportation in my budget, not even including what I would have had to pay to get in the museum because I didn't get a ticket online prior to booking the trip. So I was like, that's really another $100. Is it worth it? The transportation and my ticket? Is it worth to go all the way back? I was like, no, I'll just go the next time I go back to Chicago. So you have to be in control of what you want to do. You have to set the rules of how you're going to do it, why you're going to do it, and you don't have to always live, a frugal or budget lifestyle. It's just, to get to the next point. So for those guys of you who are on the Facebook, I'm going to drop all of the details of exactly how we're going to do this inside the group. And I'm going to come on a group and chat with you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to share the details and everything with y'all. We're going to get it rolling. I got to go. See you guys. Have a good night.